Good day, everyone. My name is Brian McAfee, and I'm going to be covering a introduction series to trading binary options. I'm going to be covering what you need to know before opening an account or even placing your first trade. A lot of this stuff may not seem that important, and a lot of it, to be quite honest, is kind of boring. I would highly recommend, though, watching the video series, going through each and every video to help you out. A lot of what I see with new traders is they get excited about binary options and they jump into trading without having any type of plan, knowing what they're doing, and lo and behold, a day or two later, they have completely blown their account and they're left with nothing. They're upset because they have no money and they look at binary options as a scam. Uh, I can say a little bit about me, then I guess I'll explain it. Again, my name is Brian McAfee. I've been trading since about November of 2008. I got into the binary options world about 4 years ago, and I did go full time almost 3 years ago now. So you are able to make money and do this for a living. I do trade binary options and standard spot forex, whatever you'd like to call it. So I do mix and match the both. In my opinion, it is just a natural progression that as you get better with binary options and your account size grows, you're able to branch off into the spot forex world, and it's definitely a path I would recommend. About that, let's see. So I have been doing binary options full time for about 3 years. My first year was pretty rough. After that, some of the tools that I'm going to give you and show you that I used, we're going to be showing you also here in the series. Each video, I'm going to try and limit it to it from, if it's an easy subject, maybe 5-10 minutes, but we're going to try and keep the videos down to 5, maybe 15 minutes a piece. That way you can pause, come back, and review the videos. Nothing too long. I don't want to bore you to death and have you falling asleep. But again, I do recommend going through the complete series as it is going to cover everything from money management to picking a broker, opening up the account with the broker. I'm going to recommend some specific ways to open up an account in case you do have some issues with the broker. It's going to be a step-by-step process from learning about binary options all the way up to the point when you open up your account with your broker. So that way you can feel safe and secure that you're not going to lose your money and that you're basically not wasting your time. Let's see, a few other things we'll be covering. In this video, it's basically going to be basic information about binary options, what they are. As you see my videos, what you'll see is I don't sugarcoat stuff. I'll be very blunt and I'll tell you what to look out for. I may slip in a bad word here and there, so hopefully not too many. But I try and explain things first in a technical way, and then I'll try and break it down in a simple and easy to understand way so that you don't have any issues. I'm always available through binaryoptions.net. We have a chat room there. If you go to the website, just click live chat at the above. I'm there from about 8 a.m. Eastern till 3 p.m. Eastern. So you can always come in there and ask questions. Feel free. Don't be shy. It's a great room to come in and join and ask questions. Well, along that note, let's get into it. Now, this is the warning. I'm going to go ahead and read through this one the first time. From now on, I'm just going to show it real quick. I don't want this to get you scared to trade, but it's just to cover your own thing. Some people they just don't have common sense when they trade, and they will blow through an account. But let me go ahead and read it for you, and then we'll skip on to the next part. Currency trading offers amazing profit potential, but includes large risk potential. Before you get started with trading in the foreign exchange market, you should consider your investment goals, objectives, trading experience, and your personal risk appetite. You should be also, that doesn't really sound right, does it? Okay, you should also be aware of the existing possibility that you could lose some, or in the worst case scenario, all of your equity. For this reason, we recommend that you invest only funds you can afford to lose. Only discretionary money should be used for currency trading. Make yourself aware of all possible risks associated with trading currencies, and if you have any questions or concerns, you should contact an independent financial advisor. Any live trading you do, you're doing at your own discretion and risk. So that was the technical thing. Basically what that is saying is be prepared with whatever money you invest. We all go through bad runs or where we don't make money. So you don't want to invest money you need to pay your electric bill, your car payment, things like that. You want it to be, like it says here, discretionary money. Like it's your beer money for the week or your whatever, but we don't want to invest money that you need 2 weeks later, because if you lose it, it is gone forever. That is completely truthful. I've gone through bad weeks also where I have not made any money, so it happens to everyone. Okay, so the next thing we're going to cover, what are binary options? A binary option is a way of trading in which the payoff can take only two possible outcomes, either some fixed monetary amount of some asset or nothing at all. In contrast to ordinary financial options that typically have a continuous spectrum of payoff. When buying a binary option, the potential return it offers is certain and known before the purchase is made. Binary options can be bought on virtually any financial product and can be bought in both directions of trade, either by buying a call or up option or a put down option. Binary options are offered against a fixed expiry time. So let's try and break that down to English for you. I'm going to go ahead and close the spreadsheet, this, because that's about all we needed it for today. And give me a sec and we'll get over there. So let's take a look first. Okay, so the platform I'll be showing you today is Markets World. I'm not recommending declining anything like that. I'm just so I can show you how a trade is placed. So the first thing that little speech said, a binary option is either a put or a call, an up or a down, a higher or a lower. So for instance, let's say here's USD JPY. I don't have that chart up, but for instance, here's this candle here. If you thought price, and I'm going to mark it so you can see what I'm talking about. And this is a 5-minute chart, so each one of these candles represents 5 minutes of time. I'll be getting into that more in the future. Right now I'm just trying to explain the basics of what binary option trading is. I'm not going to get too complicated. So on this candle, if you decided that price will be lower in 5 minutes, you would pick lower. You'd come over here. If we notice, it has several different, what's called expiry times. The third one down is a 5-minute option. And then when I am ready to place the trade, I simply click buy. So that would enter me to trade at wherever price is on this candle. And then 5 minutes later, when this candle expires, if price is lower than what you entered on this candle, that would be considered what is considered an ITM. ITM simply stands for in the money, and it means you did make some money. Now what they mean by a fixed investment, so right now you can see I risked $1, so I know if I lose that complete dollar. There is no partial return on your investment. There is no, here's 60 cents back, good try. You lose $1. Now, if I win, right below it, as you can see, it says profit. My profit would be 70%, so that means my payout would be $1.70 on a $1 investment. Pretty simple. Now, the only thing that varies from the ITM, OTM is, an OTM is out of the money, which means you lose your money. So those are, from every broker site, those are going to be the common expressions you see. ITM in the money, OTM out the money, which means you're out the money. But there is one, and this does vary from broker to broker, and it's called ATM. It's called at the money. So that means if I purchase an option at 834 like it is now, and 5 minutes later it closes at 834, we have a draw. Now, varying from broker to broker, and I highly recommend that if you when you're choosing a broker, one of the things you want to look for, an ATM returns your full investment to you. It is not considered a loss, it's not considered a win, it is just a return of your full investment. In the past few months, we have seen a trend where some brokers have been switching from an ATM that goes to a loss. If your broker does that, it's the broker that you're thinking about choosing, that is just, you don't want it. It is just no, we don't want it. There's different time frames available when you are trading. This is a 1 minute, a 2 minute, a 5 minute, I think this is 11 o'clock, 11:10. This is a 10 minute, a 30 minute, and a couple hours out. I don't know the exact time on it, to be honest. So you have different expiry times. I will be getting further into the videos on how you pick which expiry times you want to use and basically what works for you. Trading is more of an individual thing. You need to find what works for you, and most people I see don't take the time to do that. Again, that I mentioned, now that we know what a binary option is and how you trade it, let's talk a little bit about why you want to run through these videos. I guess as an analogy, when you first get a car, they don't give you a car then your license. They tell you take off, try it out, and then you wreck it and think of it as your account. You just wrecked your account, you're out of the money. They usually give you a study guide, you do driver's ed, you learn about the car before you even step foot into it. Binary options trading, even normal trading for that matter, is the same way. You definitely want to educate yourself before jumping into it. In this series of videos, I'm going to attempt to show you the ins and outs of it. A lot of people, and things that I'm going to cover later, say the general opinion out there. Some people say that binary options trading is a scam. The success ratio between binary options and traditional trading is almost the exact same, because literally, look at my tool for trading. This is the same exact tool I use when I'm trading forex. I don't vary. You are looking at the actual market. These aren't made up numbers. It is the actual forex market you're looking at. So don't get under the impression that your broker is giving you made up funny prices. Later on I am going to cover to check how accurate their pricing is versus the market. But you are trading an actual financial market. When I get into how brokers are made and things like that, the next chapter is going to be where do binary option brokers come from. We'll see where they come from and how they vary from the traditional forex market. But that's basically going to each chapter will enlighten you a little bit more about the binary options world, how to get into it, and so by the time you are ready to open up your account, place your first trade, you can be confident that you do have a broker who, when you do make money, is going to pay out, and that you will be able to withdraw your funds. Other than that, guys, I mean, that's really it. This was just a quick introduction. Again, if you ever have any questions for me, feel free to find me in chat. Take advantage of the website as we go. I'll be showing some things on the website in the videos of broker reviews. And that pretty much sums it up. One thing I will not be getting into in this video series, because I really don't think anyone's ready for it. If you're here to learn, go through the videos, learn the step-by-step process of getting involved. The last thing we will be starting to cover is, well, the last video will show how to pick your broker and open up the account with it, and then after that we're just going to discuss ways of trading, like price action and technical trading, but that's going to be way down the line on videos. First, if you're new to it, I know it's boring, but I do highly recommend going through and watching the complete series, as it will get you ready to jump into the world of binary options. There are, and again, I'll say it this way, there are a few shady brokers out there, but there are also a few shady brokers out in the forex world too. You hear the same complaints from both sides of the arena on brokers not doing what they're supposed to, not doing withdrawals, manipulating price. It happens on both sides of the world, and basically what it is because you're not picking a good broker. It's going to be one of the most important parts of the process of learning binary options, is selecting a good broker. Other than that, guys, that's going to pretty much wrap up the video for today. The next video will be up shortly. If you have any questions, again, just head over to live chat, and I can answer any questions you have. Just in case you have any, feel free. Don't be shy. Come in and ask whatever you need. There really is, when it comes down to using your own money, there is no stupid question. I mean, this is your money you're playing with, so come in, ask questions, make sure you're educated as much as possible so that we can help you out and get it going on your career in trading binary options. Thanks, y'all, and have a great day.